I would like to start this video off by saying congratulations to Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. Yes, they have achieved something that I previously thought was impossible.
Even Prince Andrew is now more popular than they are in America.
Prince Andrew, the prince who basically half the world had no idea even existed until they found out that he had been partying with Jeffrey E. at Jeffrey E.'s Island, E who shall not be named. So round of applause for them.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
And in the last few weeks, they have been roasted by literally everyone, including Rebel Wilson, South Park, and Chris Rock, and I want to talk about it in this video. To my new viewers, I want to say welcome, and to my returning viewers, I want to say welcome back. And I want to take a moment to thank the people who regularly watch my videos and regularly comment in the comment section. I see your comments and I appreciate them so much, so I want to thank you guys for your support. When you do comment on my videos and when you do like my videos, it gives my videos a fighting chance in the algorithm. I am a new content creator. I'm a very small content creator and I would love to build this channel. So all of you who are showing me support, I thank you so much. From the bottom of my heart, thank you, thank you, thank you. But enough with all that gushy stuff. Let's talk about Prince Harry and his
Instagram-loving bitch wife,
Meghan. King Charles' coronation is coming up soon, and I honestly think it would be wise for Meghan not to attend. She's going to get negative attention. So for her own mental health, and for the sake of King Charles, I don't think she should attend. But I do think that Prince Harry should attend, because at the end of the day, it is his father. He should go to support his father, and I don't think that he should bring Meghan with him. But what do you guys think? Let me know what you think about that in the comment section down below. But like I mentioned in the beginning, Meghan's name has been coming out of everyone's mouth in the last few weeks, and that is what I want to talk about in this video. So let's start with Rebel Wilson.
Introduced your mom to Prince Harry and Meghan.
We were just talking royal family stuff in the break. And we went up to Santa Barbara, met Harry, could not have been nicer.
Had you known them before, I would assume?
No, we just had a mutual friend in common, a polo player. And then we went up, but then Meghan was not as cool.
Oh, really?
It wasn't as naturally warm.
Can I just say it? I'm just going to say it. I'm going to say it. Listen, not naturally warm is Rebel Wilson's polite way of saying that Meghan's a bitch. I said it, sorry. And I think that means a lot coming from someone like Rebel Wilson, who is known for their kind and bubbly personality. Like, she's not someone who has ever spoken out against them, and she has nothing to gain from speaking her honest opinion about Meghan, which is not favorable. So I believe her. And especially why I believe her is because immediately after she said that, she started to make excuses for why she believes that Meghan was being standoffish.
But maybe, I don't know, and then my mum being Australian just asked her all these like slightly rude questions.
Okay.
And I was like,
what? What was she asking?
Where are your kids? And like, things like that. And I'm like, Ma, don't ask her that.
Well, then maybe that's why she was.
Maybe that's why she was a bit like, who are these annoying convicts?
If you are in someone's house and they ask you where your kids are, I don't think that's rude. Like, I can understand, like, if you're at a party, if you're out somewhere and someone says, where's your kids? It could come across as shady, like they're trying to question your parenting abilities. But if you are in your home and someone is a guest in your home and they ask you, hey, where's your kids? They probably just want to meet your kids. I don't think that type of question should earn a cold response. I don't think Rebel Wilson's mom was in the wrong. I think it's safe to say that they're not going to extend another invitation to Rebel Wilson, but I also don't think she cares.
Fight! Fight!
So South Park, if you haven't heard about this by now, where have you been? So South Park did a parody of Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. They called the Prince of Canada, and they called Meghan his wife.
Yes, it looks like the prince and his new wife have just shown up. The prince and his wife.
Oh, is it the Prince of Canada and his wife?
They never give a name, they never give a title. There's never the Duchess, the Princess, never a name given. It is just the prince's wife. And I think they did that deliberately to kind of take a dig at the fact that Meghan Markle's whole identity is wrapped up in being Prince Harry's wife, because nobody cared about Meghan until she started dating him and married him. Like, literally no one.
So we're going to take a few questions from the audience. Who has a question? They have no questions.
I'm not going to go over the entire episode, but I want to just speak about a couple moments in the episode that really made me laugh and just show you guys some clips. So the first scene that really had me dying was actually the opening scene. So in the opening scene, they are parodying the Queen's funeral.
The Queen's body being carried by the royal guard. What a horrible day for Canada and therefore the world.
She's dead, Kyle.
The Queen died like 4 months ago. You gotta let it go.
And they even have a Canadian version of Sir Elton John, and he's called Sir Smelly John.
Yes, Smelly John sitting down at the piano with a tribute for the Queen, I believe.
And they also have an Earl of Halifax. So they have the Earl of Halifax in this Canadian monarchy.
The prince and his wife have, of course, been bashing the Canadian monarchy. A lot of Canadians hate them now.
And in this scene, the Earl of Halifax farts on the prince's wife.
Oh, and I believe the Earl of Halifax has just farted on the prince's wife's face.
The next scene that I thought was really hilarious was the morning show spoof. So I guess it's meant to be a spoof of like Good Morning Britain and Good Morning America, and they call it Good Morning Canada.
Live from the television studios in Toronto, it's Good Morning Canada.
As a Canadian, I actually found this joke to be really funny because Canada actually does not have a Good Morning Canada. I guess that was the point of the joke. The closest thing that we have is called CP24, for those who care. Anyways.
Hey, thanks for having us on the show. It's so awesome to be here. It's great. So let me start with you, Sam. You've lived a life with the royal family. You've had everything handed to you, but you say your life has been hard, and now you've written all about it in your new book, Wah.
So I read the book Wah, aka Despair. Well, I didn't read it. I listened to it on Audible, and I did a video reviewing it. So if you would like to see that video, I'm going to link it at the end of this video, and I will also link it in the comment section down below. So after this, if you would like to check it out, you can go ahead and check out my review of Spare. The whole book is just Prince Harry complaining about how he was a victim. And it's funny because Prince Harry recently did a sit-down live stream with a psychiatrist. And during his sit-down, he told the psychiatrist that he does not see himself as a victim. But to anybody who has listened to him talk for even 5 minutes in the last 3 years, that is a verifiably untrue statement. What are you talking about? You don't see yourself as a victim. Are you delusional?
You see, my wife and I are totally like, you should write a book because your family's like stupid, and then so are like journalists. So you hate journalists. That's right. And now you wrote a book that reports on the lives of the royal family. Right. So you're a journalist. We just want to be normal people. All this attention is so hard. Isn't it true, sir, that your questionable wife has her own TV show and hangs out with celebrities and does fashion magazines? What are you suggesting? Well, I just think some people might say that your Instagram-loving bitch wife actually doesn't want her privacy. How dare you, sir? My Instagram-loving bitch wife has always wanted her privacy. And you know what else? To hell with Canada. We are leaving. We'll go find some quiet place where we can be normal people. Come on, wife. We want privacy.
We want privacy. We want privacy. the chant. That chant is so funny. So the scene following the Good Morning Canada appearance, they show the Prince of Canada and his wife going on a worldwide tour where they tell everybody that they want privacy. They go to India, they go to Australia, they go to New York, they go to Paris, they go everywhere telling people that they want privacy and they want to be left alone. This next scene is my favorite for some reason. Like, I think I've watched it at least 10 times.
Yeah!
I think the reason that I found this particular scene so hilarious is the voice acting. The man who voices Meghan has the funniest laugh, and then he goes, "Leave us alone! Leave us alone! Alone! Leave us alone!" I don't know why. I think it's so funny. Every time I watch it, I laugh.
These people.
Why are we so mad today? Because we want our privacy.
Park County Police Station, what's your emergency?
Yeah, the neighbors across the street are setting off fireworks and it's 10:30 at night.
Oh, is it the Prince of Canada and his wife who just want to be left alone?
Yes, they're being super loud and I'm trying to work on my brand. Oh, God damn it, now the prince is playing polo on the lawn.
We are here because privacy is a basic human right.
Hey, can you two keep it down?
Hey, you ever heard of a thing called privacy?
Yeah, nobody gives a shit. Will you two just shut up and go away?
The next scene is pretty funny too. There is a scene where Prince Harry and Meghan have completely plastered the front door of the little boy's house with pictures of Meghan. And they're sitting in the window waiting for him to see it, waiting for him to react. And he makes the decision to not react.
I don't care. Don't care.
And so because they don't get a reaction, this is what happens.
What the hell? What'd he just say? He victimized me. It's because I'm an ethnic woman. He can't do that. I'll see. Wait, you're ethnic?
That had me dying. The fact that the show was taking a dig at Meghan being so-called black. Can I tell you guys something? Don't judge me. Actually, I don't care if you judge me because you probably agree. So, like I mentioned, I live in the Toronto area. I don't live in Toronto, but I live on the outskirts. And Suits was filmed in Toronto, and it was fairly popular in Canada when it was running. So there was one episode where the character's father who's also a lawyer, is talking to her, and he's a black man. And I was like, what? I was like, this girl's not black. So I actually went and I Googled it. I went and I looked at Suits, and I looked through Google to see who was in the cast, and I saw Meghan Markle, and I clicked on it. I had no idea who she was at the time. I clicked on it to go see, like, who is she? Who is this? I thought it was like a Latino woman appropriating biracial people. But then I learned that she's actually biracial. She doesn't look biracial. In the Netflix documentary, her own casting agent said that he didn't know she was mixed either. He had no idea her mother was black. So I think that's part of the reason that people kind of get on her about claiming racism, about how, oh, I'm a black woman and I'm marginalized, when she doesn't look black. She hangs out with a bunch of white people. Like, the only black people that Meghan hangs out with, let's keep it real. Since Meghan has become famous, she hangs out with black people, but she only hangs out with famous ones. I don't believe that Meghan Markle started hanging out with black people until she became famous. Now, all of a sudden, Oprah Winfrey's her friend, Tyler Perry's her friend, Serena Williams is her friend. Basically, if you're a black person with money, she'll be your friend. But prior to that, Meghan used to hang out with white people. When she was middle class, all of her friends were white. Now that she's wealthy, she's associating with wealthy black people because it also helps feed into her victim narrative that, oh, everyone's racist. They don't like me because I'm black. Black power. Like, shut up.
This is an outrage. We'll just see how he deals with my blue penis. Hey, have some respect for people's privacy.
So this is a joke that you will understand if you know what was written in the book The Spare. So in The Spare, there is one part of the book where he talks about a time where he had to go to the doctor because his Todja was frostbitten. I have to black it out because they actually did draw the nether regions of the Prince of Canada. So I have to black it out. But just so you know, they're blue. And in one of the final scenes, Prince of Canada, the Prince of Canada finally decides that, you know what? I don't want to be a victim. I don't want to be a product. I don't want to market myself. I just want to be a real person. And when he looks to his wife for agreement, this is what happens.
Yes, I'm sure you agree, darling. We can be the people we talked about being, with no more worries about how we look or the image we project to people. What matters is what we have on the inside. Hello?
So South Park is basically calling Meghan hollow inside. And she chooses not to go and be a normal person with the prince, but rather stay behind and continue being an attention seeker. I wonder if this is foreshadowing how the relationship is going to end in real life. But now the last thing. The last person that I'm going to talk about is Chris Rock. Chris Rock came from Meghan. That's so random to me.
Some of that he went through was not racism. It was just some in-law. Because she's complaining. I'm like, what the you talking about? No, they're so racist. They wanted to know how brown the baby was going to be. They're so racist. They wanted to know how brown the baby's going to be. I'm like, that's not racist. Because even black people want to know how brown the baby going to be.
Implying that the royal family is racist because they asked you what the complexion of your child is going to be. I think that was very low. Spoiler, but I am actually not biracial. I have light skin. I have light colored hair. This is my natural hair color. You'll never see me with roots because this is how my hair grows. I just naturally have light skin, light hair. And both of my parents are full black. And if I were dating somebody who was outside of my race and their family was curious as to what our child is going to look like, I'd be like, bitch, me too. Because, like I said, I am not mixed. My parents are darker than me. So I have the gene for a darker complexion. And if I'm with someone who is of another race, okay, are they going to look like them? Are they going to look like me? Are they going to look like a combination? That is a really common question. I don't see how that's racist. Even Oprah has been disassociating from them. She had her birthday bash January 23rd of 2023, and she invited literally everyone under the sun except for Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. Like, even Kim Kardashian was there. And apparently a lot of people in Hollywood are turning their backs on them because they talk too much. They can't keep shit to themselves. But anyways, I'm rambling long enough. Whatever your thoughts are, please comment them in the comment section down below. And if you would like to see more content, I have this video where I talk about The Spare. And I have this playlist where I have other videos where I talk about Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. And I will see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye.